Hi, my name is Dara Jorgensen, and I did my second career profile on being a high school counselor. And this is a job that's at any high school, but I looked at Madison High School, which is located here in Rexburg, and they have their own site, and you can email their counselors or the school or just learn more about the school in general. But I did not contact anyone from there. I couldn't get a hold of anyone. But I have had counselors, but I wasn't able to talk to any counselor to go over this or learn more about their job. But some of the things that I found about the high school counselor is for the working environment, it is at a school, so you will be working school hours. A lot of times, though, you do have to come in a little early or stay a little late to do work and to make sure that things are all ready. You have to also be communicating with teachers as well as students, but most of your work is with students to help them. And so it's a pretty good environment because you're just around students, and a lot of parents can also come in and talk to you and stuff like that. But there are some stressors with working in this type of environment because you are working with a lot of students in most high schools, and so it can be challenging to remember different people and their needs and to make sure that you're really helping everyone to prepare for their futures. It is also hard because you are also working very closely with the disabled students to make sure that they are okay and make sure that the teachers and everyone is communicating well. So it can be a lot of extra stress on the counselor to make sure that everything is going together and everyone's on track to graduate. But there are a lot of benefits. You get the normal vacation days, sick days, and retirement plans, 401k, things like that. But I like it because you do have most of the summer off. You don't have the whole summer off because you do have to plan the students' schedules for the next year, but you do get a big chunk of the year off, which is nice if you have kids and want to be able to go on vacations or things like that with them. So a lot of the tasks that you'll be doing, I've already mentioned some where you are mentoring and guiding the students to help them prepare for college or their life outside of high school, because there is a life outside of high school. And you have to meet with the students to make sure that they understand what is expected of them, make sure that they're on track, and that also to help motivate them or if they want someone to talk to just about grades, school, or anything, you're open for them to do that. You have to plan their schedules and make sure that they are taking the classes that they need to graduate and are on line with graduating in the time frame that they need to. And it's pretty much just making sure that the students are guided and are going to be able to graduate on time. And also you do work with disabled students like I talked about earlier. And so some of the educational requirements, this one you do have to have a master's degree, and they prefer you to have the degree in clinical or counseling psychology, along with a lot of classes dealing with marriage and family and children and child development and things like that, because you are a counselor, so you will be helping and guiding, and they prefer you to have that knowledge to help students prepare for their futures. And so then the starting salary, it depends where you are, but here in Idaho, the starting salary is usually between $36,000 to $48,000, and the experience salary is $48,000 to $62,000. In the whole United States, the average for a high school counselor is about $53,600. So not a ton, but better than a teacher. So some things that I just found that I really liked about this is that this career is something that's really good if you have kids, because you do have summers off, normal holidays, and it's works well with because you're at the school and stuff like that. And most high schools have a lot of students, so it could be hard because you have to learn everyone's name and stuff like that, but it gives you an opportunity to really get to know people and to really help a lot of people to be able to be prepared for their futures. And so I thought this was a really cool career to research. So that's what I learned about a high school counselor.